G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Do you remember when I made these wine glass bases? Really liked them. I found personally that they were a little bit big. I think that the width of your glass should be similar to the width of the base, otherwise it just looks a little bit out of proportion. I've tried finding, like this is the smallest mold I have, 10 centimeters, and I tried finding some smaller molds, but I couldn't find them, so I decided I would make my own. And this is it. This is my wine glass base mold. So you get 6, because who wants 4? You need 6 wine glasses, don't you? Yes. And they are 9 centimeters across. I'm not sure what that is in inches off the top of my head. You have to divide it by 2.5. And then we've got these 2 little gorgeous pendants as well. So what I thought I would do, just going off the back of my Valentine's shaker, where I used these, they look black on one side, but then when you turn them over, this is gold holographics and this is the silver holographics. So I thought they're a nice shape, you know, nice color, similar to a wine glass base. And when I did these, the wine glasses had a, like a dip in them. So I looked for some wine glasses that were just smooth, flat on the top there, which is the bottom, but it's smooth, okay? I just got them on eBay. They are these ones, Empire, just cheapies, cheapies, party time. There's 6 in there. So that's what I'm going to do. And they fit quite nicely, as you can see. There's a little bit of a gap around, but you know, if you look at that, whoops, try not to drop it. If you look at that, like it's quite a big gap on the sides, and I just think that it looks too big. So I think this is a nice size, even if you've got a bigger glass or even a champagne glass, which is tall and thin, this will still work. So what I'm going to do is, I've cut my circles out. I've got 3 gold and 3 silver, and they will sit in there like that, but I need to put some resin down first. So I'm going to mix up some resin. I'm going to come back, put a thin amount in. I'm going to stick those in, and then I've got some gold crushed glass that I'm going to put around the gold one, and some silver crushed glass to go around the edge of the silver one. We'll pop the glass in, we'll fill it up with resin, and ta-da, we hopefully will have some gorgeous wine glass bases. You know, you could do a pink one, a purple one, a blue one, a green one, so on and so on, so that when you're having guests over, everyone knows which is their drink, because they can go, oh yeah, I've got the pink one. But anyway, today I'm just going to use these, but there will be other videos coming with different ideas. I'll mix up my resin, I'll be right back. I have my Platinum 360 Plus, and I mixed up 100 grams of A and 43 grams of B. Not sure exactly how much I'm going to need, because the base of the wine glass is going to displace the resin anyway and take up some of the room inside the coaster, so I'm hoping this will be enough. And look, I found some little dudes. They were it's 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes on these sheets. I got these from Etsy. Holographic foil, maybe, I think that's what it's called. You could search holographic foil. I bought them about a year ago, so I don't actually know. I don't have the link, but yeah, that's where I got them from. Now, I'm just going to spread this out. I was in 2 minds about whether to let this first layer set and then put the holographic foil down, but I don't think it'll matter. I don't think it'll make any difference. We'll do that. because I want to get the stones in around there as well. Actually, I think I'll take my gloves off. I'm not going to be using large amounts of resin. I'll just take these off. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to pick up my little foils, am I? Oh gosh, it's hard getting gloves off because I use my gloves again. Now I'll just spray my hands with some alcohol just to make sure that I haven't got any residue on them. All right, here we go. So we'll go gold at the back, silver at the front. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky. I guess it won't matter if it's not exactly in the middle because I can move it. So, oh gosh, okay, it's down. It's down. I was going to try and like bend it a bit. Now, does that look? Oh, I can't get my head over the front of it because then all you'll see is the back of my head. But I think that's about right. So I'll do that one, and then what I want to do is I think it's going to be much easier if I just kind of pinch the gold little bits of glass or whatever they are. Just sort of try and just put a few in there. I don't want a lot. Like I don't want it to be too tacky, I guess. I just want it to be just a little hint of the gold. And I also want to be able to see through it, because wine glasses, they're glass, they're clear. And I just sort of want to mimic that. I don't want too much going on, if you know what I mean. Okay, so there's that. I have got a little silicone brush just in case I need to move anything. So basically that's what I'm going to do, okay? Oh gosh, I don't know if it's scented or not. All right, here we go. Now, I know that I guess what you could do is put a little bit of resin on that, because when I put that down, I don't know if that'll be better or worse, because if you put some resin on that and put it down, you may get a bubble underneath it. Whereas if I just put that on top now, I've got to get it centered though. It's floating around in there. Oh gosh, is that centered? Because there's no resin under it, you can kind of pick it up and move it around. All right, I think that'll be fun. Yay, one down. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll put you on fast forward. I'll do the rest because you can see what I'm going to do. And then once I've done them all, I'll come back with my resin. Well, actually, I can do it now, can't I? There's a bubble. I can see a bubble. Let's get that bubble. I don't want to go torching because it's a very, very thin amount of resin. And look, it's moving. It's floating. Okay, so this is going to be the type of pour that I'm going to have to come back and check on every now and then. Isn't it? Let's just, I'm going to pour some resin in here. Now, some of the resin is obviously going to go up. Oh, get out of the way. It's going to go up the side of that base. It's all about the base. Wrong base, but you know, it's all about the base. Okay, so there we go. I'll just put that there to the side. Oh look, my bits of stone are actually floating. I didn't think crushed glass would float, but alright, so this is going to take a little while, I guess. Push them all down. Maybe once they've all got their resin in them, the glasses won't kind of float away too much. They're kind of just sliding on that holographic sheet there. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna do the rest. I'll come back. That needs a little bit more resin in it just to top it up. But yeah, it's looking so pretty so far. I was going to put black on the background, but I do a lot of black. And someone commented saying, you do a lot of black. Yeah, I know. But black just looks really nice with against holographics. All right, so I'm going to continue. I'll put you on fast forward. I'll play some music. And I'll catch up with you in a bit. Righto, so it's the next day, all done and set. Look at them sparkle. They're so pretty. I just love the way that we've got that, you know, the clear glass, and then you've still got the clear down there. It sort of carries that theme right through. So without further ado, I'll pop you back on my little stand there, and we'll unmold them. Right, where will we start? I guess at the front. Now, how am I going to do this? I'll have to be careful that they don't knock into each other, hey? Whoa! All right. One's out! Look at it! Oh, it's so pretty. And we've got the smooth base there, see? That's turned out really pretty. And of course the back of the foil always looks black, but then when you turn it over, and you can see it picks up all that holographic sort of colouring there. It's really pretty. Anyway, let's keep going, shall we? Otherwise I'll be here all day. Get them all out. Would you like my little pendants? I mean, you don't have to use, you know, matching. Some people actually make these little, like little wine glass labels, and then they they put some, I don't know, chain or beads or string or something, and then that's tied around there. So with someone's name, you know, like to personalize it. So I know people have done that before as well. But you could just use it as a little pendant. Maybe you could stick it on your keys for a keychain. There we go. Now, which are your favourites? The gold or the silver? Look how sweet that is. It's so cute. It's really cute. All right, let's get the last one out. There we go. All right. Now, this mould is available in my eBay store. I'll put the link to the mould. It's a really shiny surface. I'll put the link to the mould in the description of this video so that you can find it. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Look at those. Aren't they just adorable? So what's your favourite, gold or silver? My glasses need a bit of a clean. You can pop these in, you know, warm soapy water. I probably wouldn't put them in the dishwasher unless you're using, you know, a really heat-resistant resin. But you could certainly pop them in the sink and wash them as you would any wine glass. I personally don't put my wine glasses in the dishwasher anyway because there's no room for them, and I always worry that they fall over. All right, so here they are. I don't know how to show them to you. How do you display them? Oh, through the camera, that is. I don't know. So what do you think? You can see the little bit of crushed glass there on the edges. It's just a little bit. I didn't want to do too much, you know. Didn't want to overdo it. I still wanted them to look elegant and, you know, not tacky. So there you go. That's all of them. I think I prefer the silver personally, but I don't know. Like, you could do either, couldn't you? I'll take a photo of them anyway over there on my black countertop so that you can see properly, because it's a bit hard to see the glass and things. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my little video. These are fun to make. Just a fun little thing to make, hey? Not too difficult, just a bit of fun. That's them there. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you for the next video. I'll come up with some other wild and wonderful ideas of things to do with resin. So stay tuned. All right. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Bye for now.